Let's explore HTML performance monitoring. We'll cover the tools and techniques you can use to optimize web page performance, focusing on speed, key metrics, thorough analysis, and the right tools for the job. It's crucial to monitor HTML performance for several reasons. First, user experience. Slow pages result in higher bounce rates and lower conversion rates. Did you know that 53% of users abandon sites that take longer than 3 seconds to load? Second, search engine optimization impact. PageSpeed is a ranking factor for search engines. Faster sites typically rank higher in search results. Third, mobile performance. Mobile users expect fast experiences, even with network constraints. 70% of mobile users abandon slow loading sites. Fourth, business impact. Every 100 millisecond improvement in load time can increase conversion rates by 1%. Performance directly affects revenue. Here are the key performance metrics you should be aware of. First, Contentful Paint or FCP, which measures the time until the browser renders the first bit of content from the document object model, providing the first feedback to the user. The target for FCP should be less than 1.8 seconds. Next, First Input Delay or FID, which measures the time from when a user first interacts with your page to when the browser is able to respond to that interaction. Aim for an FID of less than 100 milliseconds. Largest Contentful Paint or LCP measures the time when the largest content element in the viewport becomes visible, marking when the main content is likely loaded. Try to keep LCP under 2.5 seconds. Cumulative Layout Shift, or CLS, measures visual stability by quantifying how much page elements move unexpectedly during page load. The target for CLS is less than 0.1. Time to Interactive, or TTI, measures how long it takes for a page to become fully interactive and respond reliably to user input. Aim for a TTI of less than 3.8 seconds. Finally, Total Blocking Time, or TBT, is the sum of all time periods between FCP and TTI when the main thread was blocked long enough to prevent input responsiveness. Keep TBT under 200 milliseconds. Let's explore the Chrome DevTools Performance Panel. The performance timeline visualizes loading, scripting, rendering, and painting events over time. This helps identify bottlenecks in page load and runtime performance. The flame chart shows JavaScript call stacks and execution time, helping you identify expensive functions and optimize JavaScript execution. The network and central processing unit throttling features simulate slower connections and central processing unit speeds, allowing you to test performance under various conditions, which is essential for mobile optimization. So, how do you record performance in Chrome DevTools? First, open DevTools by pressing F12 or Ctrl-Shift-I. Then go to the Performance tab. Click the Record button, which looks like a circle. Interact with the page and then click Stop. Finally, analyze the results by looking for long tasks, which appear as red blocks. Check the frames per second meter for drops, examine network requests, and review central processing unit usage. Key metrics displayed include First Contentful Paint, Largest Contentful Paint, Time to Interactive, and more. The Performance panel helps identify JavaScript execution bottlenecks, layout thrashing, and expensive rendering operations. Lighthouse is an open-source automated tool for improving the quality of web pages. It audits performance, accessibility, progressive web applications, search engine optimization, and more. It covers performance, accessibility, best practices, search engine optimization, and progressive web apps. There are different ways to use Lighthouse. The first is through Chrome DevTools. Open DevTools and select the Lighthouse tab. The second way is through a Chrome extension, which you can install from the Chrome Web Store. The third way is through Node command line interface for automated testing and continuous integration. To install it, use the command npm install globally Lighthouse. To run it, use the command lighthouse https://example.com/view. Lighthouse provides actionable recommendations, quantifies performance with scores, identifies specific optimization opportunities, and integrates with continuous integration and continuous delivery pipelines for continuous monitoring. Let's explore Web Vitals and PageSpeed insights. Core Web Vitals are Google's initiative to provide unified guidance for quality signals that are essential to delivering a great user experience on the web. They focus on 3 key metrics: largest contentful paint, first input delay, and cumulative layout shift. They are used as ranking signals in Google Search, measurable via Chrome User Experience Report, and can be monitored with the Web Vitals JavaScript library. PageSpeed Insights is a tool that analyzes the content of a web page and generates suggestions to make that page faster for both mobile and desktop devices. It combines lab data, using Lighthouse, and field data, using Chrome User Experience Report. It provides performance scores from 0 to 100, offers specific optimization suggestions, and is available as a web interface and application programming interface for integration. Now, let's explore the Performance Monitoring Application Programming Interfaces. The Performance Application Programming Interface provides access to performance-related information for the current page. It allows measuring navigation timing, resource timing, and user timing. The Performance Observer observes performance measurement events and receives notifications when they occur. It is useful for monitoring long tasks, paint timing, and layout shifts. The Web Vitals library is a small, modular library that helps measure all the Web Vitals metrics on real users and simplifies collection of core Web Vitals data. Here's how you can measure performance with JavaScript. To get basic performance measurements, use const pageLoadTime equals performance.now. To measure specific operations, use performance.markStartProcess, then run your code, and then use performance.markEndProcess. Finally, use performance.measureProcess.startProcess.endProcess. To monitor core Web Vitals, import getCLS, getFID, and getLCP from Web Vitals, and then use getCLSConsole.log, getFIDConsole.log, and getLCPConsole.log. Here are some performance optimization techniques. First, image optimization. Images often account for most of the downloaded bytes on a page. Use WebP or AVIF formats, implement lazy loading, and use responsive images with source set. Second, code optimization. Reduce the size and complexity of your JavaScript and cascading style sheets. Minify and compress resources, use code splitting and tree shaking, and defer non-critical JavaScript. Third, resource delivery. Optimize how resources are delivered to the browser. Use a content delivery network for static assets, implement Hypertext Transfer Protocol version 2 or Hypertext Transfer Protocol version 3, and set proper cache headers. Fourth, rendering optimization. Improve how the browser renders your page. Minimize layout shifts, cumulative layout shift, optimize critical rendering path, and use content visibility for off-screen content. Fifth, mobile optimization. Ensure great performance on mobile devices. Use responsive design patterns, optimize touch targets, and test on real mobile devices. Sixth, continuous monitoring. Regularly check and improve performance. Set up performance budgets, implement real user monitoring, and automate testing in continuous integration and continuous delivery pipeline. Here are some resources to help you with performance monitoring. For learning resources, check out web.dev/learn-web-vitals, which is Google's official Web Vitals guide. Also check out developers google.com/web/tools/lighthouse for Lighthouse documentation. For comprehensive guides and tutorials, check out the Mozilla Developer Network Web Performance documentation. Finally, for web performance courses, check out frontendmasters.com. For tools and services, use PageSpeed Insights, webpagetest.org for advanced performance testing, JeetMetrics for performance monitoring and reporting, and New Relic and Datadog for enterprise monitoring solutions. Thank you. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.